we're going to make a start if everybody is ready. And like I said, the sessions are super easy. And just a note that you don't need to share with the group what you're doing. So this is just permission for you to write whatever it is that you're going to write with no filter. We can do some sharing if you guys want. So after each exercise, I'll ask everyone to just give like a summary of what they wrote in the comments, or just like a word to describe how they found the writing exercise. And then at the end, maybe we'll do some live video sharing as well. But yeah, just give yourself permission to write. Maybe you've had a long day, maybe you've been looking after the kids, maybe you've been at work, maybe you've been cooking. And just, yeah, this is our time. This is just our 45 minutes together to just relax and write and just pour it all out on the page. Okay, so we're going to get started. Our very first exercise is a free write. So if you know rewrite, you know what a free write is. If you're new, then a free write is basically writing everything that comes into your mind without stopping to think about it. So we're not thinking about making our writing perfect. We're not thinking about writing poetry or beautiful prose. We're literally just writing everything that's in your head onto the paper without stopping. So even if all your writing is, I have nothing left to write, I have nothing left to write, then that is what you're going to write. Okay, so we're going to do a free write, and our prompt is the word pleasure. Pleasure. I think we all need a bit of that. Okay, cool. So 5 minutes for this one, and our time starts now, and I'll tell you guys when to stop. Okay, our time's up. So just finish writing your final sentence, your final word, whatever it is that you're writing. And if you've just joined us, hello and welcome to our Rewrite Write In. So yeah, free write is just the best for, and it's actually how we start every rewrite session, whether it's a masterclass, whether it's a part of a course, but it's just the best way to kind of clear your mind and get you into that writing zone. Let me know how you found that exercise in the comments. Was it easy? Was it hard? What came to mind when you thought of the word pleasure? And we're going to move on to our next exercise. Okay. So this beautiful piece of art is by a Ghanaian British artist whose name is Lynette Yiadom-Boakye. I will type her name in the comments. You guys should definitely go follow her stuff and just support. She's got some amazing artwork. Yeah, obviously you can't go see anything at the moment, but you can definitely scroll through her website and just scroll through Instagram and just check out her artwork. It is amazing. So the next exercise we're going to do is a monologue, and if you've been to a rewrite session before, we've probably done one of these in class because it is one of my favorite writing exercises because it just helps get you into character. Particularly when you're writing characters that you don't necessarily know or characters that you don't necessarily resonate with. You know, like if you're a woman and you're writing a male character, if you're an older person and you're writing a young character, or if you're writing just outside of your culture, outside of your race, I find that monologues are really helpful with that. So the next exercise we're going to do is a monologue. So a monologue, for anyone that, by the way, guys, can you let me know how you find the first exercise in the comments? Just give me a quick, it was good, it was weird, it was terrible in the comments, just so that I know how you found it. Yeah, so a monologue, for if you don't know the term, so a monologue is basically a form of speech. So it's like dialogue, except that it's just one person speaking. There isn't a back and forth, and the person could be speaking to somebody, they could be speaking to themselves, they could be thinking out loud. So it's something that's commonly used in theatre, forms of poetry, television, etc., and obviously in books as well. The trick to a monologue is to remember that it's a form of speech. So you're writing as though somebody was speaking it. So we don't want the language to be too fancy, too prose, too flowery, like too poetic. It could be if that's how the person speaks, but the trick is just to make it sound as though it would naturally, just how the person would be speaking naturally. So for this one, we're going to do a monologue from the point of view of this woman in the image. What is she thinking? What is she saying? Who is she speaking to? And what would really help as well is if you gave her a name. So if you made this character a real person and gave them a name, so maybe think about what their name is, and then just start writing your monologue. Yeah. So we're going to give this one 10 minutes. So give yourself some time just to gather your thoughts and think about what you're going to say, or think rather about what she's going to say. And then when you're ready, start writing your monologue. So I'll tell you guys when to stop, and our 10 minutes starts now. Okay, our time is up. So if you just want to finish writing your final sentence, your final thought. And then again, oh, sorry, I've got the name of the artist up in the comment section. If you guys want to check her out afterwards, definitely go support her work. So yeah, if you let me know in the comment section, what's the name of your character? And then just give us like a very brief summary of what your monologue was about. Did she have a bad day at work? Is she thinking about a date that went wrong? Everybody knows where my mind's at right now. What is she thinking about? Is she thinking about like some long lost memories? Is she feeling happy? Is she feeling sad? Is she in love? Is she feeling regret? What emotion is she feeling? So we don't need the entire thing, but just give us like a very brief snippet of what you wrote. Or what your monologue was about in the comments. And whilst you guys do that, I'll just talk a little bit about Rewrite. So Rewrite is a creative writing organisation for Black women and women of colour around the globe. All of our sessions now take place online via Zoom. And we have creative writing courses and classes for all levels, beginners, intermediate, advanced. We also have masterclasses for specific writing genres like children's, non-fiction, poetry, etc., etc. So come along and join the Rewrite team. You can sign up to our newsletter at rewritelondon.com, where you'll get special offers, discounts, and announcements. We have a brand new course starting in November called Adichie. So all of our courses are named after Black women and women of colour writers. And Adichie starts in a couple of weeks' time. And if you want to read more about it, just go to the website rewritelondon.com. And there is also a special discount code for you guys called InstaGood, which gives you 10% off. So now that we've done the embarrassing marketing bit, I'm just going to go through these comments. So I wrote about her sitting over an ant nest and trying and trying not to let anyone know. That is so random. You guys always come up with the most random. I love that, an ant nest. Oh my god! So she's just there, like quietly trying not to let people know that she's sitting on an ant desk. And what must that feel like? Is it itchy? Is it tickly? Like, what does that even feel like? What does an ant nest even look like? Like, how that is so interesting. I'm definitely gonna Google that afterwards. My character was a calm office worker. What's happening here? My character was a calm office worker watching in a gallery. My favorite thing to do is just to people watch. Oh my god, I could literally just do that all day. It's the best way to get inspiration for characters and also just see how weird people are. This woman is going for her 7th job interview for a role she is more than qualified for, but is contemplating changing her name to a white name. So she renames herself Maria. I love that. I love the specific details. So like the 7th job interview, and considering renaming herself to Maria, I love that so much. Beautiful. That like there's just I love how there's just a whole story there already. Amazing. I wrote about her coming from outer space, observing what she saw on Earth and sharing her observations. What did she see though? Like what, you know what I mean? Like if she's from outer space, like what did she see? Like was she like, yo, like this race of humans, they are completely crazy and 10,000 years backwards? Or was she like, yo, this is amazing. I need to try some chicken wings. I need to bring some chicken wings back home. Or like what did she think? What were her observations? But fantastic. Okay, cool. So we're gonna move on swiftly to the next exercise. It's already 7 o'clock, so we've only got like 15 minutes left. So the next exercise involves music. So I'm just gonna get my setup ready. We're just gonna do some free writing. We're just going to do some free writing, so don't think too much about the form, don't think too much about it has to sound poetic, has to sound lovely. This is just more self-care writing than anything. But obviously anything that you write in today's session, you can definitely develop afterwards into a bigger piece, into a monologue, into a short story, etc., etc. So we're gonna get started. I'm gonna put some music on, and then once you guys are ready, you can just start writing whenever you feel like you're ready to start writing. So I'm gonna put the music on. Just give me a thumbs up if you can hear it. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear the music. Okay, so you have 8 minutes of writing time left. Okay, time is up. So finish writing your final sentence. And we've only got one more exercise left. The time goes by so quickly. So let me know what you came up with. The artist is Miriam Makeba, who is aka Mama Africa, South African singer, just exceptional musician and activist. Definitely check her out on your music streaming platforms. Let me know what you came up with. I really like that song because there's so much going on in it. There are so many different instruments and rhythms and movements. So it'll be really interesting to see what you guys came up with. So let me know in the comments what came to mind, where were you? What was the story? What was the poem? Were you in a specific location? What was happening? Just let me know. I'm going to go back to some of the comments that people wrote earlier. Also, the person who wrote about the alien from outer space, can you please let me know what her observations were about Earth? Because I'm super curious. Was she just like, Earth is trash? Or was she like, yeah, this place is lit? Can you please let me know? Because I'm so curious. So I'm just going to go back to earlier comments about the exercise before this. So I wrote about her waiting for her husband to meet her at the bench every week to head home. I thought that was super cute. That's like, like old school kind of relationships, you know what I mean? Like walking somebody home after work and meeting up. That's so cute. I love that. I wrote about people watching in a waiting room. Where is a waiting room? What is it? A hospital? Is it the dentist? Yeah, what's a waiting room? I'm curious to know what waiting room she's in and what she's waiting for. So let me know what you did for this exercise in the comments. And then I'm gonna talk about the very final exercise that we're doing. So this one we're only gonna do for 2 minutes because Instagram does that weird thing where it just cuts out. So this one is writing list poems. It's super easy. It's not complicated at all. All you're doing is literally writing down words as they come to your mind. So you're going to make 2 lists. You're going to make 1 list of playful things and you're going to make 1 list of dangerous things. So in your playful things column, you're just going to write down anything that comes to mind when you think of playful. So perhaps I'll write down spade, bucket, beach, sweets, and other stuff. And then dangerous things, maybe in my list would be stuff like knives, sharp objects, toxic friends. Anything that comes to mind, okay? So don't think about it too much and you're not writing down full sentences. You're literally like listing the list of things that come to mind. So 1 list for playful things and 1 list for dangerous things, okay? So this is our very final exercise and we've only got 2 minutes left for this one. So I'll set the timer. And we'll start now. Okay, time's up. That was our final exercise. Time goes by so quickly. Oh my God. So let me know in the comments what you wrote for the song prompt and for the final prompt that we just did about lists. Just give me one or two of the most interesting words that you had. And thank you. I think it's Andrea Price. So she was ready to return. She thought earthlings would be more loving since they look so much alike. The air made it hard for her to breathe. Air was too dirty and too much unhappiness. Damn. So she was like, hell no. Like, no, I'm going back. Thank you for sharing. So guys, just before we log off, let me know in the comments. Sorry. Let me know in the comments what you wrote for the other what you wrote for the other prompts. So yeah, let me know what you wrote for the music prompt and the poetry prompt as well. And yeah, so my name is Christina. Thank you for coming to our rewrite live writing. We haven't had one of these in a while because I had to take a break. But things are up and running now. We've got our schedule up for the winter season, and we're also going to be doing a couple of free sessions on Zoom as well. So just sign up to looking at these comments. So just sign up to the newsletter to find out more. Guys, let me know what you wrote for playful things. Let's end on a positive note. So sweets, drinks, sun. I mean, I could do all of those right now. Guns, COVID, emotions, dangerous. Okay, just let me know about the playful things. COVID and Corona. We don't really want to talk about that. So, what did you guys write in your list of? Playful things? And we'll read those out before we go. Paint, water guns, bubbles, Monopoly, beautiful. Nice summer day and laughter with friends, beautiful. That's what we want to hear. That's what we want to end on. Let's see if there's any more comments coming in. And I hope that Instagram doesn't check us out. Games, children, pools. Thank you for hosting. Thank you so much for coming. Colouring book. Ooh, paintbrush, sandcastles, a swing. I love swings so much. I literally go to the park and stand around and wait for the kids to go off so I can go on the swings. Swings are brilliant. Okay, guys, thank you guys so much. Sign up to the newsletter, rewritelondon.com if you haven't done so already. Like I said, we've got stuff going out throughout November to celebrate NaNoWriMo. If you are going to be taking part in this year's NaNoWriMo, sign up to our newsletter. And let us know how you get on and what your targets and goals are. But yeah, have a great evening. I'm going to go have some dinner because I'm super hungry. And thank you guys so much for joining. And I will see you guys next time. Bye. How do I end it? Thanks, guys. Bye. No worries. You're welcome.